Hey guys, today I want to show you a couple of things that you can do to achieve better recordings so you can have better mixes. I'm not a recording engineer, but I've mixed countless of records where the recording was bad. So I want to help you out and share with you my knowledge about the topic. In front of me I have a Lewitt 441 Flex. This is a really nice vocal microphone, but you have to take care of a couple of things so you can achieve great recordings with it. Really important when it comes to recording vocals are a couple of physical things. The pop filter, and the nice thing about the 441 is that it comes with a magnetical pop filter, and that sticks to the microphone. You have to think about the pop filter as a protection for your microphone for air. This is how the microphone sounds without the pop filter. That was a nasty artifact. And this is how the microphone sounds with the pop filter. Pop filter. Pop filter. Pop filter. The pop filter breaks the air, and that means the air will not have that much energy hitting the microphone capsule. It's really important because plosives are hard to deal with in recordings. The next thing that a microphone should have is the shock mount. It absorbs shock. If you stomp, if you bump the stand, you will not have to retake that recording because the microphone will pick up the sound. Then we have the stand. You need a good microphone stand for your microphone, sturdy, solid, that doesn't move, a solid base that doesn't pick up vibration, because when you stomp, the cheap ones will pick up that vibration. Another thing that you should have is a good cable. It doesn't have to be really expensive, but it has to be something that has quality. The vocal is the most important thing in a track, especially when it comes to trap, rap, urban stuff. You need cables that are high quality. Another thing that you need, and you need a good pair of, are headphones. I'm talking about closed back headphones, like the ones I have right now. These are the 99 Classics from Meze. The reason why you need nice closed back headphones is because you don't want to have sound leaking out of the headphones into the microphone. Again, that sort of noise is really hard to deal with when it comes to mixing. Now I want to talk about what I believe is the absolutely most important thing when it comes to recording vocals, and that's the mic placement. Microphone placement is a form of an art. You can achieve so many different sounds with just changing the microphone placement. For example, when it comes to the distance from the microphone to your mouth, you can achieve two different sounds. If you move close to the microphone, you can achieve a really emotional performance, intimate. It has that proximity effect, but most of the time the proper way of recording is to have, I don't know, 10 to 20 centimeters from the microphone. This is like a good measure. It's something that allows you to capture everything in your performance, not too close, so you don't have those plosives or other nasty artifacts. For example, mouth clicks. You will hear a lot of mouth clicks in the recording. If I move back from the microphone and I try to speak like this, you will see that right now I can have a more dynamic performance. I can scream, I can shout, but you will hear more of the room. So if you are recording yourself in not ideal conditions where you don't have acoustics in your room, it's much better to stay a bit closer to the microphone, eliminating the room from the recording. Also, by staying a bit closer to the microphone, you can reduce the noise coming from your preamp, because you can turn that down. The next really important thing that can help you shape your sound is the height of the microphone. For example, if I have the microphone like this, the sound will get a bit thinner. The sound will get a bit more nasal. And this is something that I've noticed in a lot of bad recordings. You have a lot of resonance on the upper mid frequencies. When you place the microphone like this, you will have more air, you will have more top end, you will have more upper mids. Also, you will lose some of that bass from your voice. So if you have like a deep voice and you struggle to mix it, then you can raise the microphone a bit more so you can get another sound. If I lower the microphone, and right now the microphone is more towards my chest, you can hear that we have a lot more power, more body to the vocal. And this is a really nice way that you can use the height to get that upfront vocals. You don't have to be that close to the microphone, but if you lower the height, then you will get deeper vocal sounds, not that bright. And this is a really nice setup, especially for rap vocals where you need that chest sound to translate into emotion. This is a really nice position if your vocals are too nasal, too bright. It's something that you should try. Another thing that you should play with is the microphone incline. You can use it like this, and again, this is going to sound a bit more direct because the sound travels from your mouth like this. Or you can have the microphone something like this, and it will sound a bit more chesty, a bit more heavy, and you can use the incline of the microphone in conjunction with the height. You can have the microphone with a downward inclination, but raise it more towards the eye level. Just with a couple of adjustments. Distance from the microphone. Height. You can achieve the perfect recordings. You need to have the equipment. So the proper microphone, the proper pop filter, a stand, the shock mount, good cabling, and a pair of good headphones. After that, you have to play with the position of the microphone relative to yourself and position relative in the room. Because if you place a microphone in the middle of the room like I am right now, less echo, reverb and things like that. But if you move the microphone in a corner, you will have more reflection. Go with the microphone higher if you need more top end. Go with the microphone lower if you need more of that chest sound. Try to play with the incline, and even small adjustments will make a big difference. These are just a couple of tips for better recordings that will result in better mixes. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe, like, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Thanks for the support. Cheers.